You're live. We're live.
So we'll call the order. It is 6:32. Do we need to wait for Gary or no? We'll just see if he comes. Okay. Well, Chief, it's been a while. How's it going?
It's going well.
Yeah.
I think Beth should have sent you the quarterly numbers from January to March. That showed a reflection of actually down 8 for the township. That's opposite of the city. We're up about 150 runs year to date. We had a busy April. We had 120 additional runs.
But the lift assist ones are down though right now, or does that not go? Does that not go? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's down, but yeah,
It still happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
it's actually our largest category.
Yeah. Still. Yeah.
Still, that's-
Yeah.
The
Lift
lift
assist.
assist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's still issues where it happens because, like, not at those facilities that aren't supposed to use it, like. people
Yeah, the
homes
majority
and
of the homes.
stuff. Homes, yeah,
Yeah, it's really cut down at the facilities.
I bet, yeah.
I think
That's
we
good.
had to build 2 of them
Ooh.
for multiple visits, or a single visit, they have multiple
Yeah.
locations, at 2 locations.
Okay. Anything else going on?
No.
Okay, cool.
It did, see, I looked at those, and there were a lot in a small area. Yeah, like there's a place just north of, or just east of 65, maybe south of 26. That there's some streets, that there were just a ton right in that little area.
Is it like a bunch of apartment complexes, maybe? I
Maybe
don't
we're
know.
they're
I don't know.
residents, I don't know.
Yeah, east of interstate, probably be in the Brookfield edition. And usually, something like that, we end up probably having 1 chronic caller. So we've actually got a task force of individuals that try to address those. If we're there more than 3 times, then we send out one of our inspectors,
Oh, okay.
and they work with Area 4 to try to find them the resources.
Oh, good,
That's really good.
that's good.
And it's really been a positive. I think we've had 2 or 3 that have basically rejected any care, but most all of them are
Open to it.
open for.
Well, it's a community kind of building, you don't want people in your community falling down all the time, or
No.
maybe call this.
Yep, yeah, if we can, something as simple as getting them paint rails in their bathroom or you know, decluttering their home or something like that prevent them from falling.
Yeah.
It's it's no different than fire prevention, we're just preventing those injuries before they
Yeah.
happen.
Is there a name for that program?
You probably use it.
The 311 program, I think is what they're calling it.
Okay. It's like a task force, and then you use other agencies to help
Yep.
fill in the gaps, or, yeah. Kind of what we do. Yeah. Okay. Minutes,
Does she have the minutes in
Yep.
front of you?
it looks good to me.
Oh, ayuda is with a Y, not an I, Susan.
AY?
For ayuda mutua,
Yeah,
AY,
AY, okay.
and A, not an E. And no L.
I clearly do not spell Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to that one.
And cemetery, Mr. Fence,
Mr. Fence, it.
yeah,
Okay.
there's an it after fence.
Where's Udemy? Where's Udemy? It's down second
It's up.
page.
Yeah,
It's up right above
under
Mr.
old
Fence,
business.
yeah. Food pantry stocking.
Mr. Fence, by
Mhm.
Mr. Fence. Yeah. there, E. Okay,
Okay. With those fixes, I move to approve.
I'll second that.
All approved. The minutes are approved.
And Perry texted me,
Oh.
because it's a Google Meet, he does not remember his Google password,
okay.
so
Okay.
I told him it was fine.
We miss him. Susan catch up. We did minutes. Chief, did you want to stay?
I'm okay for a
Okay,
while.
cool. I'm sure it won't be super long. Gateway updates.
So Gateway is being updated,
Okay.
so there's going to be a 2.0 version
Oh,
that the DLGF is rolling out. In fact, they have basically what they're calling a sandbox right now. that you can go in and test it out. So Rocky and I went to a training. Miranda Busey, who's our field rep for SBOA, provided on-site
Oh, cool.
an on-site introduction to it at the West Lafayette Library. It wasn't only for townships; it was for other units
Other
of
than you
government.
did?
Yeah, so libraries were there. I saw other township trustees there.
Is it much different? Like,
It
is it
looks,
good upgrade?
yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
upgrade. They're trying to streamline so that you
Yeah.
don't have to go back and forth between documents. So it should be easier to use and a much quicker process. And then there's also mechanisms in place so that it prevents you from making errors,
Oh,
like
okay.
passing a zero budget.
Oh, okay, yeah. Will there be any downtime between the two? Like, is that, do you know?
I don't think
Okay,
so.
Cool.
I don't think
No
so.
plans, anything? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So it will go live this budget season.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So like in June?
Yeah, we start plugging in numbers. I think we'll meet Miranda in July.
Okay. cool,
And so, because she wants June 30th cash balances by then, so
Oh.
we meet right after that. So
Okay.
sometime in July.
Well, that's cool. That, I know that sometimes that causes trouble, so it's nice that they're getting some updates in there.
Yep, much needed.
Yeah. Okay, mandatory trustee training.
State Board of Accounts requires that township trustees attend trainings every 2 years, but they offer it annually. Here in 2027, trustees will be required to attend or receive so many CEUs or certified educational units. I believe I can't remember now if it's 45 in 3 years. I can't
Oh,
remember,
okay.
but it's that is going to be released here pretty soon. And ITA, Indiana Township Association, is going to be the disperser of those
Okay.
classes.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but
Probably
so.
pretty smart. I mean, I don't know. Like,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, you need a required training at
Yeah.
across all levels, all
Yeah.
fields. I mean, we're not saving
Absolutely.
lives like the fire department, but we still need to stay on top of
Yeah, just to like.
budgeting,
Yeah.
ethics, law changes. So yes, I carpooled with Angel from Wabash and Barbara Kanako from Washington Township. We carpooled for that SBOA mandatory training. And then they offer them at different regions. So we
Oh,
went to
cool.
the Fishers location. That was the
Oh.
central region.
Cool. Awesome. Okay, the Greenbush Cemetery tree quotes.
I included a quote. I thought I had 2 quotes. It turned out I had 1. So I reached out to the second arborist and said, hey, you never actually gave me a quote. So he was going to submit that to me, but this is the first one I've
Yeah, the
received.
first one is really high.
It is really high. That's why when I received it, I just kind of set it aside till the last meeting when we were talking about.
Because when I was over there with Amanda, she was saying, yeah, leaving those snags is good for wildlife.
Oh, good.
Woodpeckers can
Purge.
well, they can feed on bugs in the
Oh,
standing
yeah.
deadwood.
Yeah.
It's $60,000.
For
Yeah.
how many
But
trees?
we don't need all those things trimmed.
No.
That's ridiculous.
Well, at least he gave us an itemized
Yeah.
list, so we
Yes.
can say, not this.
Well, but 7,000 to take down a tree is just too much.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah. So I did solicit a second quote, but that was, yeah, when I saw that, I just put
Yeah.
it away.
Do we have like a thing where we have to, like, if it's over a certain amount, we have to have several quotes? Does that make sense? Like,
There is a threshold.
Okay.
I don't remember what the threshold
She didn't know
is. Do you?
that she was gonna meet the threshold.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I'm just sharing the information. We
Yeah.
had talked about it at the last meeting. I told you I'd gotten a couple quotes, but it was just one quote
Yeah.
and it
You
was
used
not.
that service before.
I have not. These were recommendations by,
Tree Lafayette?
yes,
Okay.
Tree Lafayette, Mr. Larry Rose. He recommended a couple arborists, including this person.
I mean, I know it's dangerous and like, but it's kind of, ugh, you know, like a sticker shock. Like I know cutting trees is special, especially in our cemetery. We want to make sure nothing's smashed or ruined. you
Right.
know?
But I think the balance is if Amanda Estes is saying, hey, some of these trees don't need to
Don't
go.
need it, yeah.
Yeah, I think we should look at which, I'll go,
The
I'm gonna
dangerous
give it
ones.
a Thursday again, and I will try to find those.
Yeah.
trees.
Well, I guess this is a good segue, and I meant to include it in the agenda and I omitted it, but Susan, do you want to talk about this Green Bush Advisory Group? The cemetery?
Yeah, Amanda and I met over there last Thursday, and we were gonna work on, and so we looked at, we're gonna get 10 trees in the fall that will come from the Tippecanoe Invasive Species Task Force, because Amanda's taken out a few, invasives in the green bush, and, so you get free trees, and that's the best time to establish trees.
Yeah.
But there is opportunity to put a lot more trees than that. But she was saying, well, we can just take our time and do 10 a year.
Yeah. Keep in mind that while our graveyard groomer is not a big fan because
Well, but you know what?
it's gonna
Yeah.
take a while for them to grow where they would
Yeah.
damage
All
or
right.
anything. Yeah.
It happens.
Because the other thing that Amanda recommended was not mowing as often or as cutting as much.
Yeah.
And I do think that that needs to be an expectation that they have a schedule where they, because I know, you know, in the spring, it's been perfect grass weather, so the
Mhm.
grass has been growing fast. But as things dry out and heat up, it
starts to-
shouldn't be mowed
Yeah.
very much. And there are probably other things that could be done there during that period of, you know, they're worried about
Yeah.
having enough work. But we also talked about that building in the middle is the columbarium, did you call
Yes.
it that?
The columbarium. Yes.
It's COLOM,
COLUM.
columbarium. That, there's kind of gardens around it, but they're kind of,
Not maintained.
they're not maintained, so we're gonna meet over there on Thursday mornings and work on those.
Mhm.
Cool.
And we did talk with Robert and
Charles and Richard.
and Richard about having a yard waste pile or cemetery waste pile that's green, kind of, we can stack it up and it turns to compost.
Yeah.
So on the other side of the building, we kind of figured out a place to do that.
Yeah.
And then we'll clean out around the columbarium and put some columbine and some native
Cool.
attractive
Nice.
I just got one.
If you and Amanda could set up give me an idea for a mowing schedule and how high, because I've been talking to the guys about making sure that, they didn't mow so low and
Yeah.
She was
Not
saying
as-
the highest setting that the
Yeah.
And
I've said that to
then
them.
grass will do better.
Yeah. Yeah, I've said that to them.
That sounds cool. I'm excited that you guys are gonna take some of that on.
Yeah, we talked about some events we could do there.
Yeah.
A long list.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
Cool.
awesome.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Susan.
Updated service agreement with Homestead.
Homestead reached out to me. We last year awarded them $50,000 for a Steps Towards Stability program. These are families that are facing eviction. They can borrow up to $2,500 to pay off their eviction. But alongside Homestead, they get financial counseling and they really get put on a plan so that it doesn't happen again, right? So Homestead just reached out to me earlier this month and said they had not spent all the money from last year. And they are actually in the middle of an audit, and the auditor pointed out, hey,
Oh, you gotta
this
fix-
doesn't match up. So they
Oh.
they asked if we could extend
Oh,
um,
yeah. Yeah.
the service agreement. Yeah, I am fine with that. I just wanted to share it with you guys.
That makes me feel good that, like, you know, the need isn't as, like, they have more to help. For
Yeah,
next year, or
and
this
they
year.
said they've already committed over 5,000 to 2 families,
Mm.
and then there's 10 families
Oh,
that
awesome.
they can help. So,
Okay.
yeah, of course I
Yeah.
just want to make sure it's being used.
Used,
So,
yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah. All right, so I just wanted to share that with you.
We don't need to sign, this is just for
This is just
you.
for me.
Okay. Do
Yeah.
we need a motion to say that we both, how are you feeling about this, Susan?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah,
I'd feel comfortable with the
Okay.
motion, just
I-
since you guys approved
yeah,
the service agreement.
I move to approve, the homestead, or continuation of it.
I'll second that.
All approved. Cool, good. I like Homestead. They're good people.
Yeah, they are a very good organization.
Let's see if we can get caught up. We're doing financials next. All right, financials?
Those are included in your board packet, bank statements, credit cards, and a month-end balance sheet. And I believe, Rocky, I think we reconciled April, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
You know, you-
I did. I don't think I included it in
On there.
here. Yeah, but it should be in the
Yeah,
drive. Yes, it should be on the drive.
Assistance numbers are really down.
Yes,
We thought that, I mean, that kind of happens in this time, 'cause
yes.
returns and, yeah. We're still in that kind of season of that.
Yeah, numbers have gone quite down, but they're starting to pick up for this month since
Yeah.
area,
Well, Area Four's not doing utility.
right,
When
the,
was that May?
we picked up May 1st.
Okay,
I think
May
they
1st.
ended April 15th, something like
I can't
that.
remember. I remember it got pushed.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, that sounds right, because I remember it was around tax time too.
I went down to the IURC listening session for
Yeah.
affordability, and there were some real horror stories. Down, they're billing down, the AES provides their electricity down there.
I saw
And
that.
people would have these just horror stories
Yeah.
about getting huge bills that clearly weren't right.
Yeah.
And there
Yeah.
was no good mechanism to calibrate their meters.
Yeah, I saw a story where she had like, it was like a $6,000 or $7,000 balance, and she had to direct, what is it, like, they took it all out of her bank account, and then she was like, and it was a mistake. And they're like, we'll just add it to your, so it'll just.
A credit?
And she was like, no.
A
I need
credit?
that money, yeah.
It was
Yeah,
a
uh-huh,
big credit.
yeah. Yeah.
I saw the news article about the legislators going and providing testimony too.
Yeah, Chris Campbell was there.
Chris Campbell, Sheriff Pryor.
Yeah, there were others like that.
Yeah.
I can't, yeah.
Greg Taylor, I think I saw. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But I'm seeing people get their electricity shut off, and there's medical necessity. Like I have a husband and wife, and the wife was on a wound vac, and they were supposed to give him a 10-day grace, and they didn't. And she landed in a hospital. And so,
Is there any repercussion in that? I thought that wasn't allowed. Like if someone was on
well,
something like that.
repercussion.
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
I paid $964 to get him back up and running. And then I have another mom and a disabled son, and they were also disconnected. So, I mean, that was $1,500 right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see the uptick.
Yeah. Especially as it gets hotter.
Well, yes, this is a super El Nino event that's upcoming.
No.
Yeah, it could get bad.
Trustee report?
Okay.
You ready for that part?
Yes. Sorry, Perry's trying to ask me to let him in, but I don't even see him pop up. So, yes, you noted. I mean, everything was down. Burials, everything else. So it's just a kind of short reprieve. You'll see the uptick here this month.
Yeah.
Graveyard Groomers was here for 2 weeks, and so they did quite a lot of work. Walt did talk to me. He is concerned that our maintenance crew is damaging some of the stones with the mowers. So he sent me pictures of where the stones were scratched.
Okay. Yeah.
So
It happens. Yeah. Have to be better at that.
yeah,
How many stones did he do this time? Do you know?
he hasn't given us the final
Okay, final.
invoice.
Okay.
So what's the deal with that? There was like in the budget,
Like
7,500 or something.
Yeah.
For 2026.
Say that again.
And the cemetery fund, there was a donation or something for repair of headstones, or what was the history on
So they had created the fund using the foundation, interest from the foundation. But
it doesn't cover it, right?
No,
Yeah.
I mean, we're only getting 800. Now, when Julie had a fundraiser.
Oh, okay.
I think she called it the Gray and Blue Civil War Ball.
Okay.
Now that money may have gone into the community foundation, and that would have, helped. We would have gotten more interest, or unless she could have just dropped it into the
cemetery.
Yeah. So we don't have a whole lot. I think how much was in our cemetery fund? 8,000, something.
Oh, Richard, 78, 77 right now, but there's going to be more that comes in next month.
June.
So,
In the junior.
yeah. So,
But we levied what, 10,000 initially?
I think
10,000.
Yeah. Yeah, but the interest we've been earning from the community foundation, we put in that too.
Yeah. Okay.
And so I am going to propose that we account for cemetery spending differently. Rocky got me the numbers for 24 and 25, and it was like very, very grossly rounded, 100,000 in 24 and 200,000 in 25. And it really seems like that's such a vastly different amount that it's like, well, maybe we should budget for something.
Well, we have like a lot of unexpected things kind of happen. Like we're not going to have to replace the fence.
Hopefully not. And some are personnel costs, which are pulled from a different, and there's different categories in the in the budget too that we've applied to cemetery. Is that
Yeah.
right?
That's why I
Right.
tried to break the report down so that you see this is much we're paying for the people, this is what repairs we did, this is what, just general expenses. I mean, you know, that type of thing. I can start accumulating it, not quarterly, I should give you one for the first 4 months to show what we spent. Because it does vary. I mean, we die we're in October, the end of October, beginning of November. We shouldn't have as much people. We're not getting down or repairs or just in general expenses.
Mhm.
It would actually be great to have a monthly or yearly expectation of what we're focusing on. you know,
No, I
that
think,
type of thing.
yeah, you will have unexpected things arise, but I think it would be wise to just be aware of.
Yeah, oh,
what
yeah.
you're spending.
Yeah, and it's something in the conversation I've been having with Rocky is that cemetery fund, we can budget for more money.
More, yeah.
Yeah,
Which sounds
in
like we
27.
probably should do, yeah.
We probably should do. The only thing is if we're budgeting for more in that, we're gonna have to decrease somewhere else. But if
Yeah.
it means, decreasing in another,
Well, we're
Fund that
already
we've been-
increasing somewhere else because
yeah,
we're getting the money.
Yeah, it's coming from somewhere.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll have to figure out how for the cemetery fund
Mhm.
for 27. As we
Yeah,
go, as
yeah.
we prepare for next year's budget.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And
there'll
then
be an
we can have
adjustment.
line items in that fund for gravestone repair, which is,
You should
what-
be able to add line items, no? Rocky?
Yeah, we're not talking about the cemetery fund specifically.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so are we talking about changing the structure of the cemetery fund specifically?
Yes,
Instead of trying to put more lines into the general fund?
correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
then it helps to know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can do that, right?
We
Create
can
line
work on
items
that.
within
Yeah,
the
right
cemetery
now
fund.
we did
Yeah,
redo
no,
all
it's
the
just,
things.
next
just
year, for next
yeah.
year.
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
it'll just be so much easier that you won't have to do.
Figure out where to
Back
pull it from.
flips.
Yeah.
Because I actually go through all of the utility except for the shelter house. Get that out of one line in the general fund. That's
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And so I have to pick out the ones that we use just for the cemetery.
They're built for the separate addresses though.
Well, they're different, yeah, but once we enter it in, I mean,
Yeah.
the first couple of years, I was making copies of all utilities and putting them down below, so that way I could pull them out. And I'm sitting there going, I never used them. So I quit doing that, and then it was I had to go back and look at them again, and re-look it up again. So, if we just do it that way, then actually, that's why I had it. I had the first year was 4 different files. One was for there, one for here, and the other 2.
Well,
That was
one
easy.
thing that it did show was when there was like a leak in the commode or something,
Right.
it in some respects, it will clue you into something is amiss when utility
That's-
bill is high for
Yeah,
location.
We did have that situation with
Yeah,
the
that was.
running, the toilet
That
running.
was a leak in the toilet?
I think it was the toilet was running.
Oh, yeah, the
Well, we
flap,
need to
yeah.
replace it, and
Yeah.
fix it. But because what we ended up spending for those 2 months that it was high, we could have fixed everything.
Yeah.
We built a
Yeah.
whole.
Which is
room.
why it's nice to see by address that,
Yeah.
Well, I saw it, I called it to your attention, because hey, that's way too much.
Yeah.
I
That's what it was.
know.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
New employee onboarding. We have an employee here kind of manning the line. It's it's been a little rough with the rest of the staff. We're trying to get ourselves integrated. I did reach out to Camp Tecumseh. They do kind of what do you call that? like a staff retreat kind of thing, like team build. They do
Oh.
so we're gonna do a team building day. What? Not a fan.
I mean, it's been 4 years and they're still like this, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's a new employee. Yeah, the difference is the new employee. Yeah.
Okay, who's the new employee and what are they?
Selena
part-time-
is
yeah.
she's the part-timer, mans the phone or
But she's
staffs
been
the.
around for months.
Yeah, since
Yeah.
January.
Serena.
Selena.
Selena.
So I was thinking Camp Tecumseh, but if you guys don't
I
think.
mean, I don't know. It's
The
just-
thing, I was trying to get it scheduled like soon,
Yeah.
and they're not gonna have any openings till fall.
So it might not be
I mean, it's so
Not is it worth
close. So
it?
for me, it's like,
Yeah.
on one hand, even if I'm gone, good skills training for the team, because for whoever comes in next, I think that's an ongoing skill is
Yeah.
how to
be good.
be a good team player,
Mhm.
work with the team you have, whether,
Yeah.
you like them or not. You gotta, this, right?
Yeah.
You got a lot more
Yeah.
staff to deal with.
They could
But-
go over and fight a fire.
I know, right?
Gee, that would be.
That's a liability.
Yeah.
Those,
That'd be positive.
those hoses are, no one can pick up those hoses. Yeah.
Yeah, you could charge people for
Yeah.
that building exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Have your own.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Susan?
I think it's a good idea. I don't know what, people are, you've heard various things from people about whether they will stay on into the next administration.
Correct. I've heard different things.
I
Yeah.
think it would be positive for some to stay because. it provides
Institutional knowledge.
continuity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Continuity. Yep. Stability.
So a team building is probably good for that. Maybe you can invite, I don't know, well, you're doing it before the election. so
Yeah. This will be in
Okay.
October.
Yeah.
We can't assume
Yeah.
anything.
Can't assume. You know what it does, what they say about assumptions.
Mhm.
So
Well, you could create scenario 1, scenario 2.
nah.
No.
No. My internship at the family shelter is still ongoing. About this close to getting my 300 hours, which I need to get 600 hours by the end of August. So I'm at the halfway mark. I'm halfway. That's a lot of hours. I'm not sure I'm going to get them at the end of August. I might need to, especially with my Ghana trip. I'm leaving on Monday. I'll be gone for 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I'm on.
Monday you'll be gone 2 weeks. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, so I've already alerted the sheriff that Rocky's my designee. I'll
Okay.
be out of the
Cool.
country. So yes, I will be short hours. I may need to extend it when I come
Okay.
back.
And I'm taking a week off after she did bad.
Are you ready for this or you?
I don't know how I'm gonna handle it because, I have to every day get on the computer and on the web, so I'm gonna be taking my computer with me. And at the very least, just logging in the morning and taking care of any exceptions they have. But one of the things I need to do is, I've got an invite from one of the people at First Merchants to say, can we sit down with you and explain more fully the whole system of how it works?
The services that we
Uh,
have with First Merchants, it's pretty robust.
Yeah, I put in checks and I put in, any ACHs I put in, but I only have 2 sources I'm sending to. Quill and Cardinal Copier. Well, then there's all the other transactions that come through, like payroll. I got at least 6 payroll transactions that come through in a payroll that I have to then approve later. It appears on the screen, but they don't have to approve it until the next day. So can I do that earlier? And
Yeah,
that's why I want to sit down and talk with them and make it easier.
Yeah.
And there's a lot less chance of having
Yeah.
to do that.
Good.
But-
Yeah, there's
but
some-
Yes, we will be cramping to get your reports ready for you the
Next
next week.
month. No, not next week, next month.
I know that.
Yes, yeah. The other thing was, so we banned a client for 6 months. We did a no trespass for 6 months.
Okay.
She actually reached out to Indiana Legal Services, who asked me to reconsider. I reached out to our counsel, legal counsel. And so between the two of them, they thought we could use a third-party intervention. So she's still banned from the property. And the reason she was banned is because she was abusive to the staff.
So, I
So-
would say permanently.
So,
I know.
apparently, because I did a 6-month ban, and
Yeah.
apparently that does not hold up. So
Oh,
we're using Indiana Legal Services submitted the application,
Mm-hmm.
or well, the application was submitted online.
yeah.
But then I'm using ILS to send them the checklist of
Mhm.
documents that we will need and that kind of thing, because we actually blocked their phone number too.
Oh,
So
Wow.
we're using ILS to kind of work with this client.
Why would she want to come? I mean, I know why she would want to come back, but why, if you're being abusive, like, you're
Well,
not welcome.
she may
Squeaky wheel.
be, she mentally ill probably, and that's just,
That's-
Yeah.
she's
That's it.
battling demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And so maybe part of it is having them, if you need to provide service, to have someone who, you can meet with her.
I have met with her.
Yeah, and
And that was my only stipulation to her, because nobody wanted to deal with her.
Yeah,
She
of
would walk
course.
in and the staff would walk
By the
away,
way,
Yeah.
hide. And so I dealt with her.
Yeah.
And that was the only stipulation I included in
Yeah.
in the service. I said, when you come in, I just need you to be respectful and courteous to the staff.
Yeah.
Oh, I always am. I am.
No. Mhm.
No, started again with you're a liar, and starts accusing the staff of lying. And I mean, just
You get very colorful.
But she's
No.
still
And
trespassed.
it doesn't,
No.
that's good.
Hmm.
She's still trespassed.
She's still
so you guys are
trespassed.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
she still trespassed. Yeah. And what I told legal is like, if I was here by myself, it'd be fine. But I mean, she's
But would it-
abusive of the,
But would it be like, I wouldn't want you here by yourself dealing with someone like that. Like,
mm,
I wouldn't want you by
yeah.
yourself. you
No,
know?
I
'Cause
wouldn't
there
want
would be a
another
she
staff
said,
member.
She said kind of
Yeah,
thing,
that's true.
Or if something else happens where
Right.
it doesn't turn, like it turns physical instead of just
Yeah.
verbal, so.
Yeah. Yeah. So we are using ILS to help with that.
So will you have like a mediator meeting and try to figure out a common ground? Like what would be the
So-
solution? She's allowed to come back and be mean again, or?
I'm not sure. So
Yeah.
as long as they're willing to be that third party
Mhm.
for us, I'm fine with
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Cool.
I just don't know how long they'll be able to do that.
Yeah.
You
uh-huh.
know,
So what does she even need to come here for? Is she trying to get assistance?
correct.
Yeah.
Rental assistance.
And she can get rental assistance once.
I helped her in January,
Uh-huh.
and I've denied her since
Yeah.
because of her abusive behavior. And so she went to ILS. She's also gone to Sheila Clinker. She also threatened to go to the governor.
Okay. Have fun with that. I'm sure-
And Sheila spoke to me about it.
Yeah.
So you helped her in January, so
Mhm.
it's a year till she can, or it's the new year and now she could get.
No, there's no, they can,
They can come back every 30 days.
yeah.
Yeah. So she came back in February and was not not respectful to the staff. So I told her, no, it's the only thing I asked
Yeah.
of you.
Do you think
So-
she would probably qualify?
I'm sorry?
Do you think she would probably qualify?
Yeah, she only does Uber. And not all the time.
So
I think
she's-
very
she's really-
partially.
She's almost her own worst enemy here.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. But, I can't treat people. I can only
Yeah.
help when I can. Yeah. Then I let you know about the homestead resources, the extension. Just so you know, ITA Indiana, our professional association, is going through some changes. So our executive director is stepping down.
Okay.
And so we have a
What was
new
her name?
Debbie
Yeah.
Driscoll. Debbie Driscoll. She was director for
She did it for a long time.
16 years.
Oh, wow, okay.
So we have a new interim. Her health just
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
ready, yeah.
Yeah, so she's still going to stay on as trustee for her township, Delaware Township in Hendricks County, but she's stepping down as director.
Okay.
So we have a new interim director. Most likely he'll be hired on permanently.
Who
So
is that? Who's the interim?
interim is John Wells, who is actually married to a trustee,
Oh, okay.
but she just lost her
Oh.
primary, so
Okay.
she's going to be replaced.
What township were they? Sorry, I'm asking. You know.
Hancock County?
Okay.
I think it was Hancock
Okay.
I
County.
was thinking,
One of those.
so she's that's Delaware Township, right? That's in Hamilton County.
Hamilton County is,
Henderson.
oh, Hendricks.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're right.
That's Shelby's, nothing. Okay.
You're right. Yeah,
Hendricks County.
yeah.
There's-
That's Debbie Driscoll. And study abroad, I'll be leaving on Monday. So I leave Ghana June 1st, but I won't get back till June 2nd because of the length of the trip.
Oh, okay.
So
Ooh,
We'll see.
gone for a while.
I'll be gone for a while.
How long does it take to travel from here?
Let me see what my thing says.
Probably about 10 hours.
I think 14 is what my,
Really?
Do you have to stop
yes, I do.
Yeah.
layover?
Oh.
Well, that's
Yeah,
exciting.
I'm trying to see
Yeah.
here.
It should be a different experience.
Yeah, I think 14 hours. Yes, I met with my cohort. I'm traveling with other classmates. And apparently in Ghanaian culture, the day that you were born, as they give you a name depending on the day that you were born. So if you're born on Friday, you're Kofi.
Oh.
Born on a Monday, so it's Ajua. So my professor's like, "You're a Jua now."
Oh, okay. I was born on a Sunday. Do you know what that is?
No, I paid attention to mine.
Yeah, that's what I only know mine.
And what was interesting is they said, you'll find other Mondays,
Oh.
other Ajuas, and see if you guys are alike. I'm like, this sounds like the
Mondays
horoscope.
over there.
Yeah, it's like you're a Virgo, I'm a Virgo. It's like that kind of thing. So
Cool.
yeah, and they fed us food last night, so it's nice. Yeah, so I've had a lot of emergency ITA board meetings, like
Oh.
2 hours, because it was an unexpected change,
Yeah.
and also the process wasn't quite right.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
we're past it.
Mhm.
Angel is trying to revive our financial assistance network. This was a coalition of groups that were meeting on a monthly basis. It was faith-based, nonprofits, and the townships, where we would share information about who still had funds available to distribute. And that kind of fell by the wayside when Britton, who is over at the Salvation Army, he got a new job at the senior center.
Oh, yeah.
You know how that is.
Yeah.
Somebody moves away and then
And it
the
kinda
whole
falls off,
it falls
yeah.
off.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was the host. He would kind of be the driver for it. So that fell off. Angel is trying to revive it. We've had 2 meetings. I couldn't attend the second because of the ITA
Oh, right,
board
yeah.
meeting, emergency board meetings. So that's taken up a lot of my time.
Yeah.
I've had meetings with ILS, with Eric to discuss the client. So there's been some time spent on that, and then some political stuff. But I also attended the Indiana Fiscal Policy Institute Summit, and that is made up of, bless you, cabinet member, government people. They meet, they talk about policies and anything related to the market at the state level. So any economic policies, so they had different panel discussions about economic development, focusing on rural economic development, things like that.
Okay.
They also had the mayor of Crawfordsville give the closing speech, which was very interesting. He talked about how Indiana has really kind of fallen off the rankings as far as best state to do business with. All these different markers. So it was.
Who was attending? What kinds of folks were there?
A lot of government folks, economic policy, economic development folks. So I sat with people who worked in economic development all across the state. I did see a staffer from our own GLC there. But, there's,
Meetings.
Mayor of Crawfordsville, somebody from the federal government, cabinet officials. We're a member of the Indiana fiscal policy. I think it's important to know about the economy.
Well, yeah.
So
I just wonder why the legislature isn't there.
I did see 2 legislators, or was it one or 2? And there was a candidate running for office. She introduced herself. Yeah, I told you about the SBOA, the mandated meetings.
Yeah.
I volunteered for Dia del Niño with the Latino Center for Wellness and Education. That's the Day of the Child. And then I also participated in Pride is doing like a strategic plan, a strat plan. So they're hosting listening sessions. And so they're inviting stakeholders to come and talk to them. So I participated in that. And I helped coordinate a ribbon cutting ceremony for the family shelter. We renovated the upstairs as a living space. And so we coordinated a ribbon cutting ceremony. We had the mayors there and other partners. So it was nice.
Cool. Awesome.
Then we had another landlord luncheon with the property partners. This time they had some of the sober living places. Come and
I think I
talk to us.
saw that because it was two of the same groups that came and talked to us.
Yes.
I forget what they're called. But
Oxford House
Oxford,
and
yeah.
Meridian.
Yeah.
And Meridian's actually opening their men's
Cool.
unit
Soon.
the 19th
Cool. Okay.
Yeah. over by Wabash Center.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
We had a busy time.
Yeah, between here and the family shelter. And what's hard is my client lives next door, so she comes over often.
Yeah.
She's like, my kids miss the school bus. Can you take them to school?
Okay.
We talked about creating an annual report for the township. As for a couple of reasons, I was in a group over the weekend that was talking about annual reports from. You guys do
County
an annual
government.
report?
Mhm.
See, look, the chief does it.
Okay, but let me ask the chief, is it a nice glossy brochure you hand out to people or something you report to the state?
Well, we used to print it off. Now it's just an electronic copy that
Yeah.
I send to the mayor and city council.
Oh, okay. Is it pretty?
Yeah.
It is, okay.
Want me to send it to you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be good, because
Yeah.
I think that's, for one, it justifies our existence, and I think we need to do that. I think it's a transparency thing.
I told Susan I wanted to do that first year and
Well,
I
the
may have
first
started
year,
in-
this one's
Yeah.
digging out.
maybe second year.
yeah.
I don't know. I think I logged on to Canva. I'm like, oh, let me see if I can make a
Yeah.
nice annual report.
I did.
And I didn't get very far.
I
But you
think-
know what? GLFS, the Greater Lafayette Family Shelter, just put out their annual report he printed it the day we had the ribbon cutting ceremony, and he got somebody to help him,
Yeah,
a
I
student.
think
I'm
that-
wondering if I could get a student to help me, so
Yeah.
I'm just not.
That's
overwhelmed
a good
by-
idea.
yeah.
That's a good idea. because I think it's pretty, you're kind of compiling, if you take all of your monthly.
Yeah, it's about the graphics and making it look nice.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, I think, and that's where you kind of, can go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But you maybe should just.
No, I don't
Let
think
me
I
just get
can.
the
But
information.
yes, that's where I need somebody to, actually, Vera Hurst said she couldn't help me. I don't know how tech savvy she is, though. She's more of a writer. I need somebody who can do the,
Yeah, you need to just generate, because there's not a whole lot of writing.
no, it's mostly graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe a testimony.
It's metrics.
Yeah.
And then I think it would be important for you to describe, and this is maybe where the writing comes in, like all the things you've done around homelessness, because that's something, people start thinking about it again. Why reinvent the wheel? Let's capture what you've learned and solutions, what's. 'cause
Yeah,
You've done a lot on that.
yeah. And I was thinking about that today, Susan, because I was thinking, boy, that annual report, because if I was writing an annual report, it'd be about the year before. So then I would just be doing the last 3 years, because I wouldn't be here for,
Well, I think you'll be here through the end of the year, basically.
I'll be here
And
through the end of the
if you
year.
have it just kind of blocked out and can just add the metrics from January, boom, and it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
don't use AI.
Yeah.
I think that's what Stephen used.
I know. Everyone's doing it.
Everyone's
now.
doing it.
It makes me so
Well,
sad.
How is it gonna get the data? Because really, most.
The old fashioned way, putting it in. Like we
Did you find
before.
it? Did you find it?
Yeah,
What's it look?
did I send it to you? It may be too large. Sent.
No, I didn't get it.
Right.
That's okay. Oh, there it
Who puts
is.
it together? Do you have somebody that,
Do you have somebody who puts it together?
Yeah.
Beth does?
you can talk to her about it?
No, she's got too much going on.
No, she could take 20 minutes an hour to talk.
A lot of it is from your past,
Yeah.
statistics, and then she'll reach out to other, like all of the divisions to give photos. To put
Yeah.
to it,
Yeah.
but each division then creates their own report,
Mhm.
and then she puts it all together.
I see it. Nice.
And really, if it's 5 pages, it doesn't matter. I mean, it can be simple, but at least there's a starting point. And
Yeah, and somebody else can build on it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I'd hate to lose, especially how much you've interacted around the community.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Partners are community partners. That's important stuff for a new person to come in and have available.
Okay.
I will find somebody to help me.
Well,
I mean, I would help you. I
Yeah.
would come and help you.
there you go.
Can you do the graphics and stuff? Are you good with graphics?
Well, I'm good with data.
He's right behind.
Yeah. So I guess I need you and somebody who can do the graphics too.
Well, that might be something that, we'll look
We
at
can
the
figure it
chief's-
out.
Up the chief's annual.
Yeah.
We'll copy that.
Yes, I did open it, so I'll share it with you guys.
Do I should not try to bother that pump on?
Oh, it's a lipoma, it's fine, it's just a big oil bubble.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was something.
Yeah, it's kind of scary feeling,
Okay.
but it's fine.
Our next meeting is June 9th. Cool.
June, oh,
June, I know, it's coming up.
Coming up,
yeah.
Public comments?
I was told somebody would be here to provide public comments.
Did you say someone was gonna be here?
I was told somebody would be here.
Oh, ooh.
No,
Well, okay,
staffer.
I move to adjourn. It's 7:26.
Oh, second that motion.
All approved. We are done.
Oh,
You can
that's
shut
pretty
that.
good, less than an hour.
I love it.